Good morning, you motherfuckers. Oh, yeah. This drunk motherfucker's up bright and early today because we about to handle our business, motherfuckers. Good fucking morning, you badass motherfuckers. We up. We grinding late at night. We up early in the morning. We doing this shit every motherfucking day. Ain't no motherfucking excuses here. We're trying to educate all you motherfuckers as to what life's gonna throw your way and how you handling it, motherfuckers. True colors. How many of y'all know your fucking true colors? Be honest with yourself. Honest with some other motherfuckers. Good morning. It's the All On Me, the morning drinking show. I'm your host, fucking Greg. Been getting on this motherfucker for a minute now. We're moving towards 2 motherfucking months. 2 months, right? Here's this motherfucker here, right? 10 years ago, right? The darkest fucking failure of my life, right? Failure's a motherfucker, ain't it? I used to chalk that motherfucker up as I'm a failure, right? I'm a motherfucking failure. So embarrassed of who the fuck I used to be. But I've been getting on here and trying to show you motherfuckers that you, just like me, can change and transform your life for the fucking better. For the better. I got to get on here early today because I got to do what? Handle some fucking business. Some motherfucking business. Right? That's what it takes sometimes. Right? I've been telling you guys what I've been asking for from the universe, right? I've been wanting these challenges. And even when we go all the way back to when I first started putting these videos out, I think it was week 1, week 2, I talked about the universe testing your ass. The minute you actually make a decision to start doing something new with your life, making some different fucking decisions, right? Overcoming the fear and the anxiety and the shit that's keeping you where you're at today. When you actually start making some decisions and taking action, that universe is going to go, pow, motherfucker. It's going to smack you in the face, right? Just because it wants to test you to see how bad do you want it. I'm going to post some motivation here in a minute, some shit I'm having to fill my head with. Because I put this out there. I want tests. I want to grow, right? I need more. I'm over here telling you guys about how I've transformed myself 10 years, right? 10 fucking years, just laying it all out there to the fucking world, to the universe. Let you guys examine me and see the difference, right? Some of y'all don't like how I fucking talk, how I come with this message, but this is my motherfucking message. It's my story. And it's the truth. And a lot of you don't like that shit. But we're going to get even deeper, man, because I'm taking on even more shit on the back end. And when you ask for it, the universe got a sense of humor. It fucking gives you a triple, quadruple dose of that shit. Anybody like triple shot fucking Starbucks? And you guys like, who out there needs the triple shots in the morning to get their asses fucking started? Right? I don't even use pre-workout in the fucking gym, you guys. I show up, I'm ready to fucking go. I drink a little coffee. Right? Some days it's Death Wish. Some days it's some Black Lightning. I like my coffee fucking hard. Strong coffee. Strong, dark fucking coffee. That's what this motherfucker here's drinking. It's interesting. True colors. What are your fucking true colors? Yeah, I put rainbows up there. But that's because guess what? That's all the colors in the rainbow. Just like this black shirt of mine, right? Black is all consuming. It's a consolidation of all fucking light, all colors, right? White is the brightest. Black absorbs all fucking light, all color. That's why it's dark. What are your true colors, motherfucker? Right? We can talk about this true color shit, this double-sided shit. You read this little quote I put down there? Read that fucking quote, man. There's a lot of motherfuckers. Some of you, me, right? I'm always willing to put myself on the firing line when we have these conversations because this shit hits at home. Every day I wake up, it's a new test, a new day, a new way to fucking figure some shit out, right? Move forward, grow as a fucking man, as a human, right? And it seems like the higher up you get, the farther down the road you get, the bigger the test. And if you have a weak loser's fucking mentality, a small-minded fucking mentality, guess what? You ain't even gonna try to fucking start this. You ain't even gonna try. You will literally let your dreams, your goals, your potential die with you someday because you were too afraid to step out of your comfort zone, right? And try something big and bold. Be courageous, right? End some toxic relationships. Be assertive to make sure that, guess what? If your needs aren't getting met, if you're not happy in a situation, guess what? You ain't a tree, motherfucker. Get up and move to a healthier place, a healthier environment. But even if you in a shitty fucking environment, right? What is your mindset in that place? And a lot of times we have a hard time resisting and protecting our fucking self if we ain't filling up our cup, right? If we're not continuing to be in some sort of a program that keeps us, especially if you're a positive person, but even positive people, right? I think I'm genuinely positive. I have a lot of people that have spent time with me that don't just like have an impression of me from afar, but people that actually spend time with me, they realize my heart and they realize where I'm coming from and my intentions, right? And they realize that I'm a positive person. I can remember in my past relationship, right? We had a lot of toxic cycles, a lot of heartbreak and fucking pain and joy and bliss. But I know even through all that struggle, this person said, you're a genuinely good person. You're a positive person. We just don't, for whatever reason, we don't fucking mesh. And is it the universe conspiring? I don't know. But this is an interesting game called life. And you got to be ready every single fucking day. For what? The unexpected. We ain't guaranteed shit, motherfuckers. I didn't think yesterday my day was going to end at a fucking 11 o'clock at night, right? I didn't think the first call I was going to get this morning is that one of my guests had their vehicle broken into. But I also didn't realize how technology, when you got cameras recording people's conversations, how you can really find out someone's true colors, right? We always worried, right? How many of you know that you a shit talker? And I'm not talking about me, right? I talk a lot of shit, but I'm doing it very direct. And that's what's fucking different about this, right? I'm over here having an open fucking dialogue about talking shit. And what am I talking shit about? I'm usually talking shit about myself. If you motherfuckers take this shit personal, right? You need to toughen up a little bit. You need to toughen up, Cookie, Softy, right? We need to get a little more emotionally grounded and stable and quit being so fucking soft. Everything that gets said about you, you get triggered, right? I'm in a whole new place working, right? Putting in this work, trying to transform a motel property, right? And I've been immersing myself in the culture there. And there's a lot of bullshit going on. But you start to get to know people, right? Anybody starting a new job in 22 in a new environment, maybe you're starting a new business and you're bringing people in, whatever it is. If you're in a new environment, right, you start to get to know people, right? And it's very interesting in the early stages of group formation. I'll take you back to one of the first classes that I took on my journey to 3 motherfucking college degrees in my 30s. Ain't making no fucking excuses. One of the first classes, though, was group communication. And there's these phases to group formulation. Every group goes through it, regardless of the group. Could even just be between a couple. You're going to have storming. Then you're going to have forming, right? And then it's like in the later phase, the 4th phase, right, you start to have performance. But at first, you know, people have to figure out personalities and where people stand. Who's the natural leader? Who's the, you know, who's the compliance person, right? Who's the innovators? Who are the worker bees, right? Who's, you know, who's in charge, right? What's the group vision? And a lot of times when people come together, and I've served on city boards, municipal powered boards, right? Where I've been the vice chairman, the chairman of the board. And you bring together all these people with different backgrounds, especially when you got a professional resume, and it's hard to kind of formulate the group. It takes time because everyone needs to have their say so. So here I am trying to figure out where people stand, right? And in my leadership role during the day. And it's been interesting because we're going through a major transformation, right? And I've been on both sides of transformation, leadership transformation, you know, where you have, you know, old ownership, right? 30 years of ownership, right? Moving on, new leadership team coming in, right? But the same pre-existing employees in place for the most part. And so there's a lot of nuance there. Everybody wants it to be nice and sweet, and most of the time it is cordial, but you got to get to know people. Where do they stand? Are they aligned with you, right? Do they buy into the new vision if it's not an absolute duplication of what used to be, right? And it takes time as a leader to gain trust, to earn respect, right? And a lot of us, we just want to demand that shit. And that's bullshit. You got to earn it through what? Your actions, motherfucker, not just what you say. I talked earlier this week about those of you that are leaders, so-called leaders with power and a title, right? What do you do to exemplify your leadership, to earn the trust and respect of the people that you oversee, that you're tasked with looking out for, managing, right? What do you do every single day? Because that's what it takes. People are going to tear you apart. Am I talking to anybody that's in a supervisor's position? I know I am, because I know I got a lot of warriors on the other side of this fucking screen. I got a lot of people that have been through the fucking dirt or are in the dirt. But even if you're not there yet, but you're working towards getting into leadership, you need to know this shit, right? You got to earn your leadership every fucking day, and you do it by example, right? You don't do it by the title and what you say. It's what you do, and it's how you make people feel. But there's some times when you're dealing with people that don't show their fucking true colors, right? We give each other lip service. We bullshitting each other. We talk about that. I've been talking about this from the get-go. Bullshitting yourselves, bullshitting other motherfuckers. Because what? You got to fake the funk. You got to play the fucking game. And it's funny because I've been putting this message out, and then real time, you guys, I'm actually living this life, and I'm getting these tests from the universe. See, if I was immersed in a faith or Christianity or something like that, I'd be blaming this shit on the devil. The devil's doing this to me, when it's just, man, this is how it goes. The law of attraction. If I'm asking the universe to get to the next level, right? To be in a place of leadership, to be more grounded emotionally as a man, guess what? I know I'm going to get all these fucking tests. I'm going to repost that video from the very beginning, because I need to heed my own advice today. I ain't a fucking hypocrite. I don't talk out of both sides of my mouth. I got a consistent message, and you guys have been tuning into that motherfucking message. Consistent, ain't it? I even had a motherfucker trying to quit. Why is your message always the same? What the fuck is consistent? But we hit on different shit. But it's funny how everything fucking ties together, right? So here I am, getting to know people, having to make some tough decisions, man. There's been some, if I could share with you guys every fucking decision that I've had to make in such a short amount of time, just over like a week, and not even week and a half right now, all the shit that's gone down, y'all motherfuckers would get overwhelmed, right? Maybe I'll share it. Maybe I won't, all the details. I can just tell you from a broader perspective. As a leader, I've had to make some tough calls right from the get-go. And then some of them are difficult because we're talking about involving ourselves with other human beings, right? But I'm genuinely someone that says, I'm not going to bullshit you, all right? If I got an issue with you or I need something from you, I'm going to fucking shoot straight with you. I ain't going to just bullshit you about stuff, whether you work for me or not, whatever. Anything in life, it's consistency, right? And yet in a short amount of time, you know, I'm having to learn a lot of fucking shit, man, just from the day-to-day operational leadership perspective of how to operate and run a motel efficiently, effectively. And I love learning new things because I can fall back on a lot of my leadership experience, right? Customer service, because really, what is it? It's customer service. It's how do you treat people, whether they work for you or they're walking in and handing you their money, their hard-earned money, right? At the end of the day, it's how you fucking treat people. But when you walk into a place that's dysfunctional, right, that's being run with like a dysfunctional fucking marriage, right, where there's a lot of bullshit and there's a lot of, when you're talking to somebody and all they doing is talking about all the other people, right, it's not good. Shit's not good, because you know when that person isn't talking to you, guess what? They're talking about you. And the beautiful thing, motherfuckers, is that at this place, right, we got cameras, and those cameras actually record audio. And so I've been having a lot of situations that are getting a little confrontational, right? This is part of my testing, the confrontation, emotional regulation. How am I going to handle myself? You know, when people try to misunderstand me, talk shit about me, right? Don't want to align with what I'm trying to present. Don't realize that the situation has changed and shifted, and that they need to realize that they don't got to respect me, but they got to be willing to work with me. And then you watch the videos when you ain't there. I wish we could all do this, right? You know, you have fantasized. Has anybody ever fantasized wishing you truly knew what someone thought about you, how they talk about you when you're not there? I got to have that gift, you guys. I got that gift, and it was amazing. It's an amazing gift, right? It sucks because it changed. Like, you know, you could like somebody because of how they present themselves, right? Nice, cordial, right? Mutually respect, you know, just, you know, even taking initiative to try and impress you. And then you stumble upon the conversation when you ain't there. What's this person talking about? What's their true fucking colors, right? What are their true colors? And that shit, you're like, damn, this motherfucker talking like this about me, my family. Wow, this dude's got a real big opinion. He's got a real fucking big opinion. How many of y'all go around like that? And you know, I'm guilty of this shit. I don't just talk shit. There are times I can get caught up in the fucking gossip. I hate it, man. I hate it. And it's a big part of my growth. I don't like fucking gossiping. I don't like catching myself talking about someone else if they ain't fucking there. That shit is wrong for any of us to do. There's no reason. There's never an excuse for you to have a reason unless you're fucking talking somebody up, praising them, right? Promoting them. When you talking bad about somebody behind their back, right? And this may be your fucking spouse, right? This could be your spouse, person that you slept next to last night. You talk shit about them behind their back. I heard that shit at the fucking hot springs this weekend, right? I got to overhear all these conversations from people, men and women, right? Talking shit about their spouses, how they so fucking uncomfortable, but they go back to them, right? We keep going back, but we don't show our fucking what? True motherfucking colors. We don't show the true rainbow. And that's some bullshit, because that's some false fucking shit. And that ties into this whole message. It's all on me. Take total fucking ownership. Quit bullshitting, motherfuckers. Quit bullshitting yourself, right? It's a motherfucker when you can actually prove and find out what someone is really saying. Man, what an interesting situation, right? Because here I am talking about this shit, and then here I am getting to actually fucking have factual evidence, information that shows that here it is bad, that look at how these people think. Their true fucking colors, right? There's that quote right down there in the bottom, Right? People are going to always show their true colors. And I can tell you a lot of times in my relationships, those true colors came out and I denied my intuition. My intuition says, dude, run. This is not a good situation for you. This is not a good person for you. But there's already an attachment. See, that's the problem. We do these fucking attachments. And a lot of it is based on pleasure, right? So if this person, you guys date and fucking have sex and it's just pleasurable and there's an attachment there, you're going to want more of that. And what happens is you start to get addicted to it, just like anything else. You know, pleasure is a good fucking feeling. But a lot in this society, in this day and age, man, it's all fucking pleasure. That's all we're seeking. If we are not feeling pleasurable, that's like what we call our happiness, our joy, our fucking fulfillment. All this shit is all based on pleasure. And pleasure is only temporary, you guys. That's the difference. True peace, true joy, true long-lasting peace of mind, it takes work. It takes this kind of fucking commitment to get to hear you guys. Because here I am hearing these motherfuckers talk all this shit about me. I know some of you talking all kinds of shit about me. I don't give two fucks. That's what it comes down to, is I have put myself in a place where I validate myself. Nothing anybody says about me changes how I feel about myself. It doesn't define who I am, an opinion. I put that shit out the other day, man. You just look at the fucking Milky Way galaxy, and that tells me, that helps me to realize how insignificant another person's opinion is of me. They ain't lived a fucking day in my life. They ain't walked in my shoes. They don't know how fucking tough I am. Because trust me, you don't get to 10 years of sobriety, 10 years of fucking hard work, right? Transformation. Putting in the fucking work each and every day, guys. Even just showing up here every fucking day, no excuses. There's probably bets out there. When is it going to finally end? When is it going to go? I got on early today because I'm having to do an audible. I'm going to have to take care of some fucking business, right? I'm going to have to tell somebody, hey, you're fired. Because there's some shit you just can't tolerate. I won't tolerate negativity. That's why when I put this message out, all these motherfuckers start freaking out, telling me to edit. No, don't you dare fucking tell me to edit. How dare you? Could you imagine if I go and fucking walk up on your shit, start calling out your shit, right? Whatever your stuff is. Think about that. How would you feel? What are the things you're passionate about? What if I just started fucking chewing on you about the things you're passionate about? Maybe it's your team. Maybe it's your fucking creative talents, right? Maybe it's your looks, right? Maybe it's the way you sound. What if I just started fucking eating at you about that shit? How many of y'all get broken up about what the fuck someone else is gonna say, right? Even if some of you guys look up to me to a certain extent. That shit happens. If you're tuning in here, you guys might look up to me a little bit. And that's a big fucking responsibility when people start fucking looking up to you. Because now you got to even hold the fucking standard higher. Unless you're a fucking hypocrite. Unless you talking shit. Unless this is just some bullshit you talking. And this ain't bullshit. This is my motherfucking life. But it starts with getting honest with myself. That's where it started. That's where the breakthrough happened, was I had to get fucking honest with myself about what the fuck I've been through and what it means to me and how I was going to present myself. Am I going to show my fucking true colors, or is I going to always hide this motherfucking mugshot because of the shame and the guilt and the hurt and the pain and the fucking just endless embarrassment? But until I finally owned my story, owned all of it, total fucking ownership, motherfuckers, right? Was able to fucking have some grace and some compassion for that man right there. The old me, not this motherfucker here that's coming direct. And I'm challenged every day, you guys. I could be a son of a bitch. I could be a lying motherfucker. I could be all the dark shit that I possess. Because that was a big fucking bridge to cross, right? Was taking that inventory. I mentioned to you guys the other day. I've been talking about this, right? I got real with myself and I started journaling out. Here's all the good things, man. you're passionate, you're strong, you're talented, you're good looking, you're fucking a great communicator, all the fucking ego strokes. And then boom, something hit me and he said, you need to fucking be accountable for the dark shit. So I know what the fuck I'm capable of. And guess what? That shit wants to continually pull me back. And when you put yourself in an environment that's toxic, that's negative, guess what? If you're not taking care of yourself every fucking day, you're gonna become like that environment. You're not gonna raise the environment up unless you have enough power and control to be able to fucking clear out the toxicity. Clean fucking house. And that's what I'm gonna start doing. I've been doing it. We cleaning house. We making improvements because we want positive people, especially in the hospitality industry when you're taking care of guests. But even if you're in any kind of service, any kind of customer service, right? People feel your energy, man. If you're fucking dead energy because you ain't filling your cup, you ain't taking care of yourself, you ain't showing yourself that self-love, your customers, your clients, they're gonna fucking feel that shit. And then you're gonna be all caught off guard while all this negativity's coming your way. You're gonna be like, why is this happening? What is going on? But listen here, I told you this is how this shit goes down, right? You ask for it, the universe says, let's fucking go, motherfucker. Pow! And let's see if you get back up, right? Pow, motherfucker, get back up. It's going to just keep knocking you down. And most of us give up. Most of us won't even finish the starting line because we're afraid. But when you get on the other side of it, that don't mean it's all fucking sunsets and fucking rainbows, unicorns, right? Not if you're destined for some greatness. It's going to get hard and it's going to be a challenge and it's going to take perseverance and endurance and all this shit that I'm talking about. It's going to take that mental fucking fortitude that lifts 520 pounds, right? 4,000 fucking pounds 10 times, right? A set of 10, right? Half a fucking million plus pounds in a year, climbing to fucking 14,000 foot peaks, right? Carrying a fucking 80-pound pack. It's going to take that fucking mental fortitude, but it's also going to take that peace and that calm and that groundedness to say, you know what? I'm going to handle this with grace, but I'm going to be assertive and I'm going to be resolute. And even if it asks of me to say, you know what? If you take action, that's going to require more responsibility, more commitment, more time from you. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Because guess what? Ain't no fucking excuses here. Nothing but results. Results after results. Degrees finished. Years fucking of sobriety. More years of sobriety. Right? Transformation as a man. Therapy. All of these things stacking up to do what? To put me in a place where I can live and conquer my own fucking dreams and goals, man. To get to the where I know my potential is. Because I don't want to get to the end of my life and not recognize that motherfucker. I feel like we're going to see, you have to see the best version of yourself, your fullest potential. And when you see that person, if you don't recognize anything, they don't recognize you, man, that's going to be a fucking wake-up call. For you to have realized all those dreams you had, all those fucking visions you had that of you living this amazing life, you could have done it, but you were afraid to make that fucking decision today for breakthrough, to change some shit up. Or you made the decision yesterday to change some shit up and the universe fucking bitch slapped you, right? And you didn't get back up. You said, no, I'm not up for this. This isn't what I thought it would be easy. I thought it was supposed to, I thought when I find my purpose, when I really get out, that everything should just fall into fucking place. No. Y'all motherfuckers need to look up some motivational speeches from successful people. Ain't nobody telling you how easy it is to become successful, how easy it is to fucking accomplish your goals and dreams. The only time that shit's easy is when your fucking target is in the dirt. Because you're already there. If you want to fucking aim high, if you want to accomplish something, if you want to be successful, whatever that is to you, you want to go on the dream fucking trip, live the dream life, the dream fucking scenario, you're going to have to put in the work. You got to put the action into it. And when the days get long, the nights get dark, right? And shit gets fucking real and it gets hard, it's going to call on you to put down everything you have fucking learned and endure it, persevere, overcome. We talk about it here every fucking day practically. We don't quit. We rest if we get tired. And guess what? When we get hit, we fucking hit back because we fighters over here, motherfuckers. We fight. We don't back down from that bullshit. We're ready to fight for ourselves, fight for our fucking goals and dreams. The life that we deserve, the life we dream about. But it ain't just going to happen with $2 on a fucking lotto play. For some motherfuckers, maybe. For any of us listening in here, we know the odds are stacked against you. You keep playing them fucking lotto tickets. But don't make that your whole fucking plan. What are your goals? What are your dreams? How are you talking about people that you say you like, you say you care about? How do you talk about your boss? How do you talk about your coworkers when they ain't there? What kind of bullshit are you talking about? Right? Because here's this motherfucker, right? He's experiencing all this shit, getting to meet new employees that have actually are old employees of this place, getting to meet them, new management, trying to build rapport with people, build trust, build respect. And then you hear how they fucking talk, how they really feel about the situation, how they are hoping for you to fail. They're wishing, they're like, man, I hope this motherfucker fails. That's the kind of fucking spirit we have in this country, right? You put out that light, you speak that truth, right? It's a fucking threat. And we celebrate, we beg, we love seeing fucking a star fall, right? We love seeing someone accomplished fall fucking flat on their face. Celebrities. How many times, man, do you just fucking celebrate when the fucking celebrity just gets caught up, man? Caught up. Like they're somehow fucking different. And that's the problem. They ain't different. The only difference is they put in the work, but they still make mistakes. We all do. It's how do we handle the mistakes? How do we deal with this shit? What kind of integrity do we have? Are we someone that goes and talks about other people? You know how fucking small-minded that is, man? That is the tiniest little fucking small-minded, right? That's so fucking small-minded, talking about other fucking people all fucking day long. It's a shame, right? And then when you fucking then you have, to have the audacity when you're interacting with them to kind of like placate them, talk them up, bullshit them because you're guilty. And I think our own conscience, our subconscious, just they don't feel right with us. That shit don't feel right. And I hope you'll fucking check yourself. I catch myself doing it. And it's usually we become products of our environment. So if I'm stepping into an environment that's all about shit talking about each other, behind each other's back, right? Tearing each other down when they're not there. It's like, fuck, man. It's so hard to resist that shit and be above it when you're immersed in it and you're outnumbered and every motherfucker's doing it. So I've even caught myself doing it and it sucks. And you never feel good about it. But usually I'm not talking shit about people. I may just be expressing something that I don't agree with. I don't usually directly say, I don't like this person because of this, that, and I don't get caught up in that. I don't got time for that fucking bullshit. I don't. You might have time to talk about other people, express your feelings and your disregard. I'm sure a lot of motherfuckers, I can't even imagine the amount of fucking shit talk that people that have watched and tuned into this show have done about me behind my back. I can't imagine it. And I know it's widespread. I know a lot. But guess what? That shit doesn't faze me, motherfuckers. And you know how I even reinforce where it doesn't faze me is right here in my fucking journal. I get to own how I deal with that. I don't care how you talk about me. I'm insulating myself. You want to hear about fucking how to journal? Right? I'll read you guys real talk here. Let me look at this. Here's my journal today. I'm so grateful for my inner peace. I'm grateful for feeling fulfilled. What's important to me? right? And I started asked myself this morning, what's important, right? And let's have some perspective, and what's not important. So here's what's important to me: life, joy, peace, my strength, my children, right? This new opportunity. What's not important? Worrying what others say or think about me when people show me their true colors. That's not important to me. I'm not going to get caught up in that. But when you show me your true colors, I ain't going to pretend like that shit didn't happen. You got to be accountable for what the fuck you say, especially when you get caught. And to think as a leader that I would keep someone there, right, that has such a negative fucking connotation, that brings such negativity, right, underneath the surface, when they don't think they're being observed. That's the other funny thing. All these motherfuckers know these cameras are there, and I didn't put the cameras there. They know all about this shit, but they got so comfortable in their shit talking. It's like they're intoxicated with the shit talking that they have forgotten that there's this camera here, and they're oblivious to it because they're so intoxicated by the pleasure and how it makes them feel fucking good about themselves by tearing other people down with their bullshit fucking opinions, motherfuckers. But this is how I write to myself. This is how you change the meaning so that you don't get so fucking bent out of shape when motherfuckers talk shit about you or mistreat you. You can't be a victim all your fucking life. You get to say what something means to you and how you feel about it, regardless of what someone's saying. Their fucking opinion is like butts, right? We always say that. Opinions are like fucking buttholes. We all got one, and guess what? They're full of shit. There's no fucking exceptions to that. That's your opinion of someone else. But here's my other side to this, you guys. I'm talking about my journal. These people are just hurting. I know that's the truth. These people are just fucking hurting. They need real leadership, and I'm there to fucking help them. I got their best interest, but there's some shit I just can't tolerate. It says, I have a heart for them, and yet they still talk shit. That is who they are. I'm ready to kick some ass. I'm good with everything I heard about me. And I heard some nasty shit. Some nasty fucking shit, motherfuckers. I choose to accept what I've heard and to forgive those that have said mean and nasty things about me and my family. Right? Because I'm getting judged. I'm the new fucking person. I'm the catfish, right? I'm stirring shit up because I'm trying to make change, bring about a better environment, and trying to eliminate the toxicity and the bullshit from a place that just these people are beat down. And I see that. I got the heart behind it, you guys. This is authentic shit. This is me talking to myself, not just talking to you. This is how transparent I'm willing to be with my own life. This is how I think in my own privateness. You ain't seen a lot of shit talking. Oh, fuck that motherfucker. All this bullshit. It's forgiveness. It's acceptance. It's even a greater understanding that, man, motherfuckers just hurting. But there's also a fucking limit. And what I heard is it. Somebody's getting the axe. There's a lot of other shit on here. I don't feel like sharing the rest of it. It's my own private fucking thoughts. Why don't you share your own private thoughts with your fucking self? It's just affirmations to who I am, to build me up, to make sure that, guess what? I'm going to stay on this motherfucking warpath. I'm going to stay on this march because my eyes are fixed on the fucking prize, on my goals, my dreams, right? And there's some big shit coming down the pipe. Big motherfucking shit. And I'm good, right? Jocko Willink, he talks about all the time, man, when shit gets hard, good. When shit gets challenging, good, because that means you are on the right fucking path. If you are living easy street, you're just complacent. Life is hard, but it's like emotionally and mentally fucking draining. You're not really putting yourself in a place of discomfort. I've put myself in a place of discomfort. Getting in that cold water, that's putting myself in a place of discomfort. So when a day like today hits, guess what? I'm going to hit that motherfucker back and we get a fight. Because I ain't quitting. I ain't going nowhere, motherfuckers. You keep tuning in. I got some business to handle. Maybe I'll check back in a little later today. What are your fucking true colors? Are you a motherfucking shit talker? Are you talking shit about motherfuckers behind their back? Feeling good about yourself by tearing other motherfuckers down? Exercising your opinion of somebody? Thinking you're significant? thinking that you feel you're more justified as a human because of your opinion of somebody else, that's some small-minded losers fucking mentality, man. That's a losing fucking mentality, right? If you're doing that shit, y'all need to knock that shit off. Have some fucking integrity, right? Learn to fucking bite your tongue. That or you address the fucking person. Grow a fucking set, right? Grow some fucking balls. I don't care if you're a man or woman. Grow that fucking courage to address your issues and your concerns with the person. But most of you won't. Y'all's cowards. Y'all some motherfucking cowardice people. Because you're afraid of being accepted. You're afraid of being rejected, right? And you're afraid of what every motherfucker thinks about you. Well, not this motherfucker. I ain't going nowhere. And I don't give two fucks what you say about but me. Remember, results kill excuses. Stay tuned, motherfucker. It's all on me. Greg's out.